wives are being hysterical and also historical at the same time. Kasi nagtitira pa. Diba? Sobra akong na-touch na sa message. Grabe talaga yung kay Sister Ton. Parang the Lord is just prompting me to forgive my husband, honey. No, I'm just so moved by the message, and the Lord spoke to me, I will forgive yung ginawa mo sa akin kanina. Yung ginawa mo sa akin last week, parang ginawa mo sa akin 10 minutes na hindi ko makakalimutan ko siya. Hindi ko mapapalaman siya. Ano kaya yan? Nagtira ka eh. So now, on your way back to Manila, dumaan ka sa MOA. Di ba nagpupunta kayo ng business mo dyan sa MOA? Di ba? Dito kayo sa restaurant na kumakain na ito. Ano maalala sa inyo? So, everything that will remind you of the past, magiging historical ka na naman. Now, to continue, nais kong tawagin ang misis kong matagal ko nang pinatawag. Maliit na bagay.
Hello, can you hear me at the back? Can you hear me? Okay, so, you know, forgiveness is really something that the Lord dealt with me. Patulong na eh. Tinigilan mo eh. No, but really, this is one verse that the Lord kept showing me. Why? Because there were a lot of hurt lists that I had. Kulang po yung notebook na yan. But the Lord said in Matthew 18:21 to 22, and it says here, Then Peter came and said to him, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Up to 7 times? Jesus said to him, I do not say to you up to 7 times, but up to 70 times 7. You know, nagyabang pa dito si Peter. Sabi niya, Lord, I can do that 7 times. You know, God is saying, you have to do better than that. What I'm saying is, God is telling you and me to forgive endlessly. And it was a struggle on my part because my husband has been doing a lot of hurtful things again and again. Did he apologize? Very rarely. But, paulit-ulit. But God is saying, not to 70 times 7. More than 490 times po. Kaya kulang pa yung 70 times 7 na yan. Okay? And so, I go to the 4th point, which is, what is forgiveness? Forgiveness is to be hurt list free. Hurt list free. You know, when I did my hurt list, kulang po talaga yung Manila paper. Kulang yung notebook. And I can go on and on. Wall to wall, floor to ceiling. Because I suffered for 10 long years. Maybe some of you would say, but I suffered even longer than that. Some would say 15, 20. But you know what? We go beyond the numbers. What's important is, whatever hurt you may have, God is saying you have to be hurtless free. This is one of my favorite verses in the Bible. The love chapter, 1 Corinthians 13. And verse 5, it goes, and I want to focus on verse 5. Love keeps no record of wrongs. Love keeps no record of wrongs. During the time that I was struggling for 10 long years, you know, all Danny's sins kept replaying in my mind. And I could hardly forget about them. In fact, I would cry over them every day. I would beg on my knees to ask him, will you please change? Will you please stop your vices? Stop womanizing, stop this and that. To no avail. Just to give you a background, Danny and I met when we were childhood friends in Quezon City when we were 13 years old. So I grew up in that area, in Camias, but it was Danny who was the new boy in town. So of course, when I saw him, sabi ko, uy, pogi. Pogi naman talaga, di ba pogi? Pero yun lang yun, pogi. No more, no less. Why? Because when you look at him, talagang he's the crush of every girl. But when you look at his background, what does he do? Okay? Here's the thing. Ito po ang catch. He smokes a lot. Smokes 2 packs of cigarette a day. He drinks every night. He's always with his friends. Every day. Doesn't like going to school. In fact, nakikick out po siya palagi. That's why every year when I look at him, iba-iba ang uniform. Yan. Kasi nakikick out. Ano pa? He has a very, very super bad temper. He's a very violent man. Like, he had a lot of fist fights with not just men of his age, but really older people. Not only older people, but even with police and the military. So, ibig sabihin, wala siyang kinakatakutan. That's how really bad his temper was. That's why he was not just in and out of school, he was also in and out of jail. Okay? Kaya po kami may jail ministry. Favorite na lugar po niya yan dati. Okay? So, mga best friends na. You know, when you have somebody like that, parang ika-crush mo pa ba siya? Pogi, pero yun ang catch. But you know what? I was so in love with this guy. And I overlooked all of those things. Long story short, he courted me. Ganito sabi niya, feeling niya siya si Robin Padilla. Kasi sabi niya sa akin, pag hindi mo ako sinagot ngayon, hindi mo na ako makikita kahit kailan. Ako naman parang, gusto ko nakikita ko siya. Okay? And so, I said, okay, it's a yes. So, wow, at 13, my boyfriend. You know, can I be proud of this guy to be my boyfriend and tell my parents, you know, this is my boyfriend, I wanted to meet him. Can you be proud of this guy? Of course not. So, I had to keep this relationship from my parents. And so, aside from that, my parents knew his dad, who happens to be galing po siyang Muntinlupa, my father-in-law. Okay, 15 years in prison. So, alam mo, parang very dysfunctional family. Definitely, my parents wouldn't want his family to be a part of our family, right? But, long story short, I kept the relationship, so we were together for years and years. But in between those periods, ang dami pong in-between stories. Why? Because aside from that, I discovered that at the age of 17, he had a murder case. So, ano yung murder case na yun? Nakakatawa, when we were guests in a radio station, so happened that was the first time the radio anchor asked him, ano po yung murder case nyo? Ako naman, pastor na siya, never ko naman tinanong about that murder case.